You ready to start fighting for real?
Impressive, Snake.
Well, a ko-wichiwa to you, crowd. Son, I completely forgot at the end of the last episode, the whole reason we came through this mine and fought that dragon was to take out that target. In a honorable duel, we'll call it. I think I fought somewhat honorably. Like a dream, son. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, this is quite the introduction of this episode. I guess let's warp away the worries of this awkward introduction by going back to the volcano manor, son. All manner of volcanoes. Igneous, son. Augustus. These are types of volcanoes. My God, just click the button. We return. Okay, I ain't got to be two-handed my katana sword. Right, lady? I don't feel like talking to you right now. Okay, let's go see if this guy's real impressed. Door doesn't open. Door's stuck, bro. Door's stuck. I beg of you.
You're still alive, I see.
Oh, I thought you might, tell me I did a good job and pat me on the head. You know what? I don't want you to pat me on the head. I want this snake woman to do it. Snake woman, I mean, lady who's not a snake woman, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, are you here? Sometimes she goes out into the lava world. Lethal lava land, son. She's trying to backwards long jump her way to that one star that they want you to roll on that big log, son. Right, Patches? You know a thing or two about big logs.
Hello again. Welcome.
Okay, it was a mistake to even acknowledge you as a living entity. Let's have this here thing turned on. The smart thing to do would be to just warp. But then the entertainment value. Oh yeah, this place is awful. I'm just gonna warp these additional worries away. Where was that? It was like a church or something. Wasn't it? Yeah, the Temple of Eligwe, I think they call it in some parts. Fantastic. Lift away the worries. That's when you decide to get swole. You're like, I can't learn no warp magic, but I could bulk up. I can eat protein. The yoga instructor from Agretsuko. Second monitor. Getting the eyes put on it. Okay. Okay, one of the only likable characters from Agretsuko. There's him and Finico. And I guess that secretary bird lady's kind of cool. What about Haida? What about Haida? He's the Yamcha of Agretsuko. And not in a good way. Like, I'll always stand for my boy Yamcha. Me and Puar. If Yamcha has but 2 fans left on this earth, then it means me and Puar are still alive. Wolf Fang Fist, baby. He's gonna win the Tenkaichi Budokai. Vegeta turning off his second monitor by blasting it. He won't rest until this video's dislikes are over a particular amount, son. Nappa's sweating. Because he's a 10th true believer. Okay, hey, Iron Virgin. It's ironic that you think I'm going to stay here and fight you. I got to find this snake woman and give her like a pep talk or something. Am I doing this quest right? Okay, I think we jump down somewhere. Probably not into the pits of hell. But sometimes you got to do something like that to prove to a snake lady that you're of sound mind. You're not a snake lady. You're just some asshole who happens to be a snake. Bushido, idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't quite get the intentions the first time. How about additional? Bushido, jackass. Down ahead. Okay, see? Somebody decided to help me. Jump in required ahead. Professor Crescent left this message here for me. God bless her. God bless her. Recording this on Sunday, so gotta mention Professor Crescent. I could put that beetle bug on my head. Don't I need to go to like a old spooky house and play a pipe organ, and then Jay Leno's ghost comes out and turns me into a common rider? So many jokes for Noah. Give up. Okay. I'm doing the best job of remembering where the snake went. Why am I even doing this? It's just for your crowd's entertainment value. You're like, oh, so you're genuinely doing it for no reason because, yeah, about that, Uncle Tenfei. We need to have a talk about what constitutes entertainment value. What if I jump down here and killed a bunch of fire slugs with my katana sword? Well, Uncle Tenfei, other than your insistence on mispronouncing the word katana, I guess that would be kind of cool. You're like Derek in the Mega 64 video about how the Nintendo Classic was so hard to find, son. When his dad, as portrayed by Sean, I believe his name is, shows up with that Final Fantasy 15 drip, son. That whole video, the purpose of that whole video is to get that thumbs up from Rocco cosplaying as Angelo. I don't remember. Gladius. Gladio? I can't believe you crowd expect me to remember Final Fantasy 15 character names. It's bad enough that I do Noctis jumps all the time when I'm trying to pick something up. And now I've knocked all the spears over. Professor Crescent, I'm not going to read this message because it will have changed. Son, it will have changed. What happened to you when you fought the snake? Did you have enough swords? If you were Zolo for One Piece and had that third sword in your mouth, that would have changed something, I guess. What happened to this dumb asshole? I'll run forth with my magic staff. You didn't even get killed by a snake. You just fell off a bridge. Oh, man. Son, I forgot about the good times of playing Elden Ring, and it's watching other people fuck up. We're all just trapped in a cycle of Schadenfreude or whatever it's called. Hans and Franz, son. Nervously looking at each other. Okay, this is... Oh, yeah, you little awful things. Bushido. Is it down here? You jump off of something to get to that snake woman. Now. It's probably right here. Ow. See, this blood sign. Oh, you got the Bloodhound Fang. You're not standard issue. Look at this shameful aftermarket samurai. Not even a good one. I see what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It doesn't apply to me anymore. Oh no, you're sad and you're not a snake. Everything's doubly bad. Let's find out why.
Oh, it's you. I'm afraid there is something I must tell you. I was an unwanted child, born not of grace, but of a hideous ritual. Something that can never be accepted. Not by men, nor serpents. Even Lady Tanith shouldn't accept me. I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing. But this, free me from this accursed frame.
I see. It's a lot to put on somebody. Boys, I was just popping over for a Sunday visit, son. Thought we could chat it up. It's quite the conundrum, because, you know, as a proper Bushidoed samurai warrior, I understand the desire for an honorable death. Although I don't know if asking some guy to just cut you down because you're sad about your, like, you found out you were adopted or something. You got anything else to say about this? This is a big decision I got to make.
I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing. Free me from...
Okay. What would you do, kids? What would you do? I honestly don't know what happens in this quest line. Maybe I should have read up on it, or is this the dynamic, like, drama that standard issue Samurai was lacking, son? It was too much bitching and moaning. If you don't kill her, does she just disappear or something? I want to talk to you when you're a snake again. Get your bearings. You clear your mind. Here, to make you feel better, what do I have? And I have, like, ring. Yeah, here you go. Look, your fate's decided. Red. Red's good. Be the red Oni. Son, sometimes you got to put the blue Oni aside and be the red Oni. Is he making a Chris O'Neill joke? Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't really need to be dealing with you, crowd, but it's satisfying after my awkward interaction with Snake Lady. Bushido. Roll away, roll away. Bushido. Yeah, I qualify that as satisfying. I guess we should just advance the game state. All this Volcano Manor shit is optional. We could go talk to the lady of the manor, though. Tell you what, I won't waste your crowd's time anymore. I'll warp these worries away. Oh, I can't do that. There's bad intentions being directed towards me. From both the enemies and you, crowd. You teamed up. Okay, there we go. Everybody finally calmed down. Oh, I could have just looked at the map. I didn't know she was a... Oh, yeah, that's right. We originally ran into her in one of these gazebos in, like, Giant Shrimp Town, which is where the blue button would send you in the digital circus. So, what a timely reference. All right, warp me back here. All right, give me some exposition about that snake girl.
If you follow this heroic, it cannot come...
Okay, yeah, now I can ask you about the snake girl.
She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis?
That's true. I feel like I got inside this lady's mind and can see her point of view. Son, it's like the Heart Ring in Captain Planet, aka the best of the rings. Son, Tiffany true believers know it's true. You're like, I know you say that, Uncle Tiffany. I didn't say I agreed with it. I'm an Earth boy for life, son. Me and Kwame from Africa, son. Both rocking them J's.
Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. No, I haven't seen Zarias anywhere, and she has no scouting duties now. Has she gone off in search of answers? Why won't she just listen?
Okay, now that I've talked to her mom, maybe I need to go back and talk to her. I'll just be there for you and her. Look, that samurai looks somewhat standard issue. I'd like to think that was the Ghost of You crowd encouraging me to sort out this family drama. Let's make sure she hasn't returned to her room. And that she's not playing her Sega Genesis because she's grounded, son. That's like when my grades started slipping in middle school. My mom just took the controllers from my Super Nintendo and Nintendo and said I would only get them on the weekends until I got them grades up, son. My God. The tragedy. The tragedy of existence. Anyway, get me to this snake woman so that we can see if she says something different. If she says something different.
I know that you have done, but I wish to kill me. I thought that I'd free me.
Okay, she doesn't say anything different so far. I'm just gonna move on. We've spent way too much time in the volcano. It's just because the aesthetic fits our samurai drip so well, so every frame a thumbnail. The sooner I can form a thumbnail when I'm making one of these videos, the like easier it is for me to get it out to y'all. So the aesthetics, the aesthetic nature of 10th Fae. You're like emphasis on the ass. There's so many Clayron and Khajiit jokes I could make in reaction to that, but I'm going to be the bigger man, you crowd. Even though you were so snippy and rude to me in this hypothetical. Okay, let's actually advance the game. So let's go to the round table hold. Ain't been there in 100 years. It's hidden down here in the corner where they don't want you to know about. Son, Knights in the Round materia somewhere in this region. We return. I don't even know really why I came back here. Okay, the next area I think is somewhat chilly. So let's do a few things. First of all, let's go back to the Land of Reed's original style. Boom. Because you know that would protect more from the cold, having a little bit of straw around your neck, son. It's like a scarf, son. Grandmama's everywhere. So happy that I've made this responsible choice. Let's have more HP so I die less. And as for our Ash of War, we are going out into a frosty land. So we could use a fiery katana sword. Then we ain't got to constantly put fire twang on it. Why not? We did an icy one in the previous episode. That was, you know, only several months ago. So we ain't even got to worry about it. Okay. Let's go see the blacksmith. I totally remember which side he's on. He's obviously over here. Somehow I was right. Whoosh.
Well, I took you no matter it's out.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to see you go hollow. I get it. Andrea Vabora is what we'll call you. Yeah, we could take our bow to the next level. And then to a level beyond that, son. You're like, is that bow going Super Saiyan 3? I guess we could level up our little shield too, as a joke. Son, it's the wimp below of our loadout. But there are certain situations where it's the best thing to have. The best thing to have. Can we level up the boys in any way?
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Spirit 2? Nope, we need Grave Glovewort 7. Son. I've only got up to Grave Glovewort 4. Son, I'm into light novels 100 miles past where I'm at. Okay, all these fun jokes. Now let's actually warp over to here. Right about here. The outskirts of the capital. You're like, yeah, that's what the words were. Just slightly different order. How poignant. Where exactly is the lift? I think it's down over here, isn't it? There's that hero's grave. No, this is what we're... Right? Wait a minute. Does anyone remember how to play this fucking video game? Because it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no Miyazaki's son. Okay. You know, the guidance of grace. Isn't that a thing in this game that they made up? Let's go over here and slice a bunch of birds, and that'll give us motivation. Virgil from Devil May Cry agrees. Okay, the grand lift of... Yeah, because there's like the frosty lands we wish to reach. So we gotta go to the grand lift of Dionysus or something. The Dionysus house is going to trick us into showing up by AOL messaging us about how their whole house smells like cinnamon rolls. That's like a famously, tragically unfinished creepypasta. The Dionysus house, which there's a Creepcast episode about. Being consumed like a bug became quite the meme. This isn't anywhere where I need to be. And the guy who was writing it got approached by like a movie studio or something, and they were like, we're going to make this into a movie, and bought like the rights to it for so many years. And then like most things, they just decided, we're just going to fucking set on these rights and spin. Oh, no, I think I actually remember now. There's an area in here that's like where there's a big door and there's a bunch of ash on the ground. I'm remembering now. I wish I could take my horse inside. Yeah, we can't use any grease while our katana is preemptively fire. So that's something to keep in mind. Is there anything we would want to keep on our bar? Bar none. The warming stone. If we're going into a cold, cold land, could prove quite cozy. And then let's craft us some more fire pot attacks. There you go, boys. We are set for the cold lands. You're like, yeah, you just got to figure out how to fucking get to them, Uncle Tiffy. A journey and the destination, and something like that. Some poignant words that make me the hero and make you look like the huge jackass you are, son. Early to bed, early to rise. Any old port in a storm, a pint's a pound the world around. You think about that, 10F viewer, before you start getting snippy and rude with me. If a promise you don't keep, it'll haunt you in your sleep. And as you lie beneath your quilt, you'll have a conscience filled with guilt, boys. Stu Pickles. That's the poet behind those words. I picked the worst path to try to get where I'm going, but it's the nonsense along the way. See, I could have warped here and cut out all the walking that we just did. Not even on the sun. With such a thing. Oh yeah, you fucking crowd. Flaming sword attack, idiot! 669, son. A standard weekend in Clara. It's very satisfying, if not unnecessary. You know what? The rest of you crowd learn from example. That I could murk all of you if I felt like it. This guy's just kind of sits here and hopes that people run in front of his mouth so that he can spit hate. So that he can spit hate. Fireball attack. Ooh, 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 ooh. My hero status is maintained. Uh-huh. Isn't there like a guy in here that hates me and wants to kill me? There he is. Hey, jackass. It's me, that asshole you want to kill. Fire attack. You need more situational awareness, man. Speaking of which, let's become crafty and sneaky. My sneaky, sneaky vial I found. Yeah, Creepus's vial. He was such a Creepus, son. Even Jeepers or whatever from Freakazoid didn't want to interact with him. That's fucking saying something. Here's Robes McSwordman. You ever heard of a shield? That's that fucking busted ass sword too. Why weren't you shooting Kamehamehas, man? You're playing your busted ass character all wrong. See, at least you got style in hell. First off, laugh. How did he know? Oh, son, Chris Dreamer and Susie Gaster McDeltaroon looking at their second monitor, or Azrael Dreamer's second monitor. Since he's the one with the computer box in the Dreamer household. I guess they could be looking at one of those Reindeer Girls monitors. Luckily, all of y'all are so familiar with Deltarune that I ain't even got to further explain none of this. Hey, guys. Bye, guys. Okay. I hear beautiful corn hornmanship. Is it you? Death from above, and then flaming hail shot. That's how, you know, I liked you. It's like pulling a girl's pigtails in class, son. I'm just being tsundere. Okay, one day the streets... Okay, it is that, thing that I thought that I saw that I needed. Woohoo. Mario from the Mario Advance games is like, that's the worst declaring of what you needed I've ever heard. In all of my years in this business, you need a fucking hobby, dog boy. That's what Kagome told Inuyasha when he wouldn't shut up about that fucking dead woman that, like, ghosted him. Ghosted him online. So, blocked him on Twitter. And he's been mad ever since. Also, she, like, pinned him to a tree with, like, a sacred arrow, but that was, like, more metaphorical, son. Okay, what do you do again, other than piss me off? Get over here. Okay, I vaguely remember you fucking things now. This is how you jump attack shit, Lord. God, I ain't I glad Professor Crescent's not watching this. That's my cope. When Professor Crescent doesn't watch my videos, I'm like, good. She can't see how bad I am at the game. It's not cope. You crowd look real fucking pleasant. I'm gonna take the road less traveled. Other than by that guy. Yeah, you'll get me someday, buddy. Yeah, I'm just fucking shaking in my boots. This standard issue samurai discovered one easy trick to just running past fucking enemies, son. Miyazaki's hate it. I guess it would be a bit anticlimactic. There's a fucking lot of y'all I've just recently become aware of. Let's take this cool elevator. Oh, nobody wants to take the cool elevator? Uh-huh. Intimidated? Idiot? Oh. Uh-huh. Thinks he got the last laugh. Thinks he got the last laugh. I don't even need Dragoon, who's an actual character in Venture Brothers, although by the end of it, he's just reduced to being a head attached to Red Mantle. But pointing out that Chuckles, the light crime clown, claimed that he would always get the last laugh, and he was always wrong.
Too soon! He always said he'd have the last laugh.
He was always wrong.
It's one of my favorite lines in all of Venture Brothers. And he was always wrong. And I'm not even biased because the guy's name is Dragoon. Are you an NPC I can hang out with? No, you're just hateful. Well, I could be protected from fire now. Idiots. And then there's this jackass on a horse. I can't summon my horse, though. That'd be considered cheating. You fight on, you crazy ghost. Are you crowd still chasing me? Of course you fucking are. Because your boss is here. So you got to act like you're actually going to do your fucking job. Which is pissing me off. And you're pretty good at it. Hey, Beetlebug, where you going with all my secret techniques I have to have? Sir, I'm speaking to this Beetlebug. He's not even a big bad Beetlebug. He's not even a big bad Beetlebug. He became real big. Are you helping me sport fuck this guy in the corner? Because I'd support that. I'd support that. Fireball attack! Oh, thanks. That was worth it. You weren't even part of the fight. Bro thinks he's on the team, son. Bro thinks he's on the team. Maybe I should turn around and humble your fucking smug ass. Huh? Add your horse's smug ass, too. And your horses. Now he's going to try to act like we weren't having an altercation. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me? I want to make sure I'm at my best when I humble you, sir. And I use that term quite loosely. Firebomb attack! Firebomb attack! Right in your horse's smug fucking mouth. And then his... you're lucky. You're lucky your horse has an agile ass horse. I make you humble. Oh, are we having a shield off? Is that what we're doing? John Travolta? Son? Yeah. I could eat a peach all day, motherfucker. Get on my fucking level. Are you crowd not entertained? Are you not entertained? Good Lord. The Green Blanket Horse Massacre. Okay. Still can't summon my horse, by the way. Praise the dung. In short, praise the dung. No. Because you had to say it twice, it canceled out. Okay. Bloodhound Gang, Swordman. Seek Elden Ring. Oh, I gotta boost this up to 69. That guy just ran. He must have thought the elevator was there. God bless him. How about you, big sword guy? Now, what could have happened to you? Well, you stepped on the button, walked over here, didn't realize the thing lifted, and then fell in a hole. How many people leave messages out here? Defeating one by one. Love. Seek God. Why is it always I want to go home? That's like having to go to church when you're a kid so your grandma doesn't get mad at you. You'd rather stay home and watch Earthworm Jim and Freakazoid rump. Okay, I think we had quite enough of that. Are we going to have a poignant scene of elevator rising? Because I would definitely support that. We plunge down into the depths. Oh. Trying to hold my sword, but I forgot I was one-handed, so I just threw out a quick left, son. Give him a left. Man, this place real foggy and pleasant. Ooh. Okay. Time for horse, indeed. The Forbidden Lands. Now, I have to admit, I've only played through this game twice, and the first time was for you, crowd. So, let's pass the time until at least the morning. I don't want to be running through the Forbidden Lands at night, son. The Hashling and Slasher even agrees. But not Nosferatu. I kind of just blindly ran through here because it's kind of horrifying, but we're getting some real sick aura farming. Son. Once again, Chris Dreamer, second monitor. Chris Dreamer likes to play off the meta, textual, narrative nature of Deltarune and player control and what that means in a fictional setting. But you can't deny that they love to farm aura. They do that independent of your input. Okay, there's a bunch of these little hateful, like, hatchet stick men. So we're going to try to ignore them. I don't really know where the map obelisk is. Obelisk the Tormentor. I guess it'll appear on this map eventually. They do a good job. Yeah, okay, I think I see it right over here. Nope, that was just a smudge. It was a coffee stain. I appreciate you. Oh, I realize they're ignoring me because I have the Creeper's Vial. I'm gonna come up making sizzling bacon noises and explode. That's a joke for you kids. You're like, I get your reference to Minecraft, Uncle Tenfei, but I'm 25. Oh. I gotcha. Time has no meaning, huh? I didn't expect to feel 900 years old here. A lot happens in this area. I could see why. Good God. Okay, I thought you were a site of grace. One of them golden siege trees. That's a good thing. Been a long time since we got a new flash charge. Well, at least they put plenty of Ukrad out here if I was sucking down Estus, like Coca-Cola, or whatever they call Estus in this game. Blaskus, their own original replenishing heal. And I'm Blue Manatee. Oh. we're suddenly in a boss battle. That's fun. Oh, it's one of these awful fucking things. Okay, that's... You got the first hit because I felt bad for you. Boil crab, neck bones. Okay, of course, Elden Ring attacks always get a secret second delayed hit that everybody loves. Summon the boys. You got a lot on you, I just realized. God, I need Lion's Claw. I need Lion's Claw. I hate these awful fucking things so much. Okay, well, the boys are no more. Let's see what we can do with you now. That's about right. That's about right. I think I need to change up my styles if I'm gonna be dealing with this nonsense. Yeah, I see why they forbid these lands. Because they're terrible. They're just terrible. They're like Bob Burger's family, son. Except you don't even secretly love them. They're just terrible. They're just terrible. Okay, this was a neat gimmick. But we need to go back to our fundamentals, which is Lion's Claw. Like, I could have sworn he was like a Bushido guy. Okay, which means we can put our grease back on the menu, boys. Get these gimmicky fucking things off of here. Alright, fire grease, lightning grease. That's holy grease, excuse me. Lightning grease. And let's see. I think you can bleed those things. Maybe you can. Dragon wound grease. I wonder if holy hurts. Are those things considered undead? That would be amazing. I doubt it, but why not? It is Sunday. Why not have a holy grease on Sunday? And then enjoy a hot fudge sundae. You're like, that joke doesn't work unless you're actually referring to sundries, Uncle Tenfei. Don't go messing with the system. My Tenfei Ultra can't handle it. Okay, we died there. And there's Obelisk the Tormentor, so we were on our way. Yeah, there's the damn lift where we get the cool cutscene. Okay. So we could just kind of run towards our Soul Blood Runestone. Like, how did he know my original Guilty Gear character name? I guess there's no reason to even summon the boys against that awful thing. Because they're just going to get obliterated. The boys weren't built for that kind of combat side. That's a bad matchup for the boys. Kito and Kato, the Imp boys. They're back in hell right now. Hopefully chatting up Luna hell of a boss, son. According to the fanfics and such that I've come across, she's secretly a big fan of the little Invader Zim Imp boy, who I think might secretly be a possum. All right. Have I mentioned recently how much I love Elden Ring? How much I love Elden Ring, its bosses. All right, I just got to run past him or else the playthrough is going to go for another 6-month hiatus while my feelings recover from being hurt so bad. I'm not going to edit in any fucking music or anything right here. You're a terribly designed boss. This game has tons of problems. You either can admit that, or you can suck Miyazaki's dick until the day you both die. But this game is not flawless. Okay. Let's go up the lift. I really am genuinely discouraged. I forgot just how much I dislike playing certain parts of this game. I guess we could talk to this NPC and something good will happen.
You, please, your fingers. Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame, and the way forth is forbidden. Hear me. The burning of the Erd tree. Doing so, who would dare? Most certainly not.
Aka, all that rich lore from this amazing 10 out of 10 masterpiece of a video game. So I don't know why they still make video games after they made this. Let's hoist the medallion, son. Maybe this cutscene will give me a chance to flush some sodium out of my system. Right by head, Fred. Neat. Why won't my... There. I was about to say, why won't my damn HUD disappear? I'm waiting for bold words to pop up. Tell me where I am. But never mind. Oh, okay. There you go. They were shy. Mountaintop of the Giants. This is an area where you can run around and do stuff. Unfortunately, that stuff involves playing Elden Ring, so I don't know how good a time you can have. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover from the bitchiness I feel deep inside my heart right now. Those really are one of the worst bosses of this game. They remind me of Titanite demons, which was one of the worst enemies of Dark Souls. Imagine that. Imagine that. Show me a catacomb, buddy boy, buddy boy. Hey. I guess sometimes birds get mad that you've been slaughtering them in the past. Let's grab some butterflies, like the elf boy hero. Okay, I don't even know where that gargoyle statue lich man was pointing. I thought maybe there'd be a door over here to a thing. I think I might have to take a break. That was one of them beliefs that everybody cares so much about. I was running around to see if a site of grace would make itself known right quick. Let's see if we can't come across one. Right, the bird. Everything up here is so mad. I think that's the reason this place fell apart. And by that I mean like the whole of the lands between. It's because everybody's just an angry asshole. And you're like, yeah, and current you could fit right in, Uncle Tenfei. Current you could fit right in. Look, we even got up on top of this cool tower. Hey, is that a side of grace or something approaching the side of grace, which is what I'm doing? Let's touch grace. There's Basket Head Hat Man. How interesting, how interesting. We'll talk to him lickety-split. Yep, here we are sitting at that side of grace. A little bit of time has passed. And by that I mean everything you've seen in this episode up to this point was recorded on May 24th of 2026. That's how discouraged I was. Boys, it wasn't just this game. It wasn't just me being bad at video games. There was a lot happening this year that hasn't been very good. But I think I've finally healed enough to be indifferent towards video games again. Let's get the gist of what Basket Head Man is saying. First, we'll get a hint. Enemy ahead? I don't like the sound of that.
Finally, the tarnished. Oh my, I fear that you were well. That is most of. As for his flesh, I hope you can make your peace with.
I don't even remember who you're talking about, man. Also, are you like playing an
You are
ocarina?
about to sacrifice something, the life of a fair maiden, only so that you may be Lord. What a horrible thing to your ascendancy. But how would the Lord?
I don't know. I just sort of go forward and defeat bosses.
Chosen tarnished, and would be Lord, spare the poor. If you are prepared to attain lordship through, then heed the words of I.
Okay.
Chosen.
I'll be sure to read the wiki later. That way I know what your deal is. Oh, he said something different. I don't care. Nobody cares about the NPCs in this game. The fact that I've left so much dialogue in this playthrough just goes to show how little I understand how to actually play this game. Let's go back to Obelisk the Tormentor and get the map. Now that, once again, we're being less petulant. We're being less petulant. The more ruins where all the ghost deer live. And there's birds sometimes, on occasion. On occasion. This is my very disinterested Yelp review. I can't look at the map. There are angry birds. There are angry birds. Are you crowd supposed to get revenge for like all the eagles sitting on cliffs that the player killed up to this point? Am I going to die from this? Nope. Just torrent sneeze. Okay, here we are. Will you take this map, Shard? Torrent being so petulant. The game gets really hyped when you find the map. Who can blame it? Who can blame it on this frosty evening? Look at this super detailed shadow animation. Yes, sir. I turned a bunch of settings down because in the time since I recorded the first part of this, there's been like graphic drivers updates, and those always make games run worse. I like how there's a whole team in NVIDIA whose job is to make sure games run worse after they put out one of their patches. So I don't know if I have the courage to try to turn the shadows back up and have the frame rate plummet. Guess we could try it just this once. Alright, I turned some settings from medium to high. So we have to fight our shadow self, but not in combat. And the true combat happens in the settings menu. So just ask Tidfade Cat Warrior the Khajiit from the Oblivion quote-unquote remaster. Yeah, that's what you crowd did. More like disaster. Did somebody already take that joke, son? I'm going to be the next hip cool games reviewer. God, Tidfade game reviews would be incomprehensible unless you'd spent several years listening to me yell at video games. What are you crowd so excited about over here? The smolder wing butterfly. Hope flower. Visions of lovable sort. Bird ahead. So to speak, two-handing required ahead. You could leave that message outside the Rito village, son. Long as Cass is back in town. Let's see. Which obviously means not during Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, there's a bunch of, like, angry people guarding this precarious ledge bridge. This is like its own little area. We have to go down here to find additional map. Alright, let's play responsibly. What is my current setup? I haven't played in so long. Okay, we're real sneaky. We get HP back. We negate damage, and we do good plunging attacks. Professor Crescent. Clapping. Now, I put the fiery weapon art back on my katana but I left it keen scaling, so that way we can still rub various enhancing materials on it. So stealth archery, all video games, it's like how all evolution leads to crabs. All video game systems lead to stealth archery. I'm going to flame shot you in the back of the head. Of course, I realize now you're a flame monk, so you probably liked that. You probably liked that. Twing twang. Okay, okay. Hoo-wah. You like my fire attack? Ooh, doesn't look like it. Only 368s. They won't even let you in Clara. They won't even let you in Clara. All right. What happened to all these people? Look at you, man. 2 katana swords. Still got humbled by this crowd. God damn, if that ain't shameful. You, no one even knows. You were like a magic swordsman with like a mace in your offhand or something. You were trying to be too original. You ain't original, bubs. What other kinds of arrows do I have? We could ironically use cold arrows on these guys, since their heat. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Pop! Pop! Watching fire monks drop. You're poison. Can you make it to me? I'll have an honorable duel with you if you can make it to me. Oh. 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 I leap about. Alright, that's somewhat honorable, I guess. It qualifies for baseline honor. Okay, there's a lot of you crowd here. It's a good day for twing twang. We could just summon the boys and then just fight you crowd. Sensibly. I hear scarab beetle bugs. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna come running down here. Can I preemptively predict your movements? I did. My twing twang is strong. I can also throw knives. I don't know the onomatopoeia for that. I guess you decided to stand on a cliff until you died. Not the worst choice. Alright, let's just pull you down. Okay, there's the beetle bug I hear, I presume. Dr. Beetlebug, I presume. What was the origin of Dr. Livingston, I presume? Because it used to show up in, like, Looney Tunes and such. Like the one where the kid is daydreaming all day. Daydreaming Davy. You both died at near the same time. That was my gift to you. As for you, Mushroom Head, everybody's glad that you are dead. I killed him from the past. He doesn't even know why he died. There weren't even enemies attacking him. He was walking over here to pick this, and he fell over stone cold dead. He didn't realize the hate. The hate. Hate's great. Best villain, as some eyeball minions say. Our shop. Ooh. That one just got perturbed. That one's like, what the hell are you doing, man? Oh, Jesus. I fucking braided their hair. Or debraided their hair. They refuse to acknowledge me. I'm really good at almost hitting a target. As always, it's somewhat more impressive. Are you, like, trying to pretend that I'm not up here killing you? Because you're doing a terrible, awful fucking job of it. Now, come on. Hidetaka Miyazaki. You ever heard of quality assurance? Okay. Who knew this game could be somewhat pleasant to play if you're not just fighting terribly designed bosses? Visions of whole. Little plucky duck invoked yet again. Kurasento go down the hole. God, elevator go down the hole was a fucking meme for a while when that episode of Tiny Toon Adventures first aired back in the day. Back in the 90s that I was running in at the time, son. It was a new way I liked to be, son. I was running in the 90s, and I wish that y'all could have come with me. Okay, here's the plan with this guy. He looks like he takes himself real serious. So I'm gonna boil crab. And I'm gonna neck bones. And I'm gonna lightning grease. And then I'm gonna sneak up Khajiit style. And get the best backstab. The best backstab. Oh, you can't be backstabbed. Oh, you must be what was killing people now that I've noticed. Now that I've paid a little bit of attention. This looks like a good job for the boys. Okay, I was about to say this was... Oh, I don't have enough MP for the boys to join us this evening. Excuse me, sir. That's quite embarrassing. Hey, it doesn't count as Dragoon style if you use your ass. Unless it's Professor Crescent. I might need her to demonstrate that technique to me 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I'm not quite getting it. Okay. Okay. You look fun. I'm gonna let the boys draw a little bit of your ire. Oh, he just has a big, shitty AoE when he gets mad. When he gets mad. There, I just wanted to get one big hit on him so I could feel good about myself. Big hits, Kurasento. Kurasento's greatest hits. Alright. Okay. Alright. You got a little bit going on. A little Mike Tyson action. Dodge his fiery blast and then counter Bushido. Wouldn't be an Elden Ring enemy if you didn't delay your attack. Never get mad. I think all of my good buffs wore off while I was running around, hand right in my mouth. Don't I love a good delayed attack from an Elden Ring enemy? Just the best. Wow, vendor garbage. My absolute favorite. We're chaotically neutrally playing through the game. It's not good or bad. It's just the game. It just is. What it is what it is. The Briars of Punishment. You're like, that's me when I sat down with a pint of Briars ice cream and tried to make it through one of these episodes without being too dissuaded by the bitching and the moaning. What an interesting area. There's so many messages that I've walked past them. They're just irreadable. Irreadable. Ah, sorcery. Glad I took the time to read that. Be wary of bridge. That's somebody who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z abridged. They do get a bit, like, self-indulgently fanficky there towards the end of the Cell saga. Like, on rewatches, I always have to skip anytime Perfect Cell is singing. I just don't enjoy it. Okay. So many crevices to hide the good shit. Oh, is there like a giant shooting a bow and arrow? Never get tired of that, Miyazaki. Is there gonna be a poison swamp next? Son, be still my heart. I thought I could jump over that, but I was so busy being mad at Hidetaka Miyazaki that I couldn't. That's what he wanted. That's why he acts the way he does. It's part of the game. It's part of the game design. It's being so petulant and shitty in real life. Alright, guy. Let's do the holy grease. Just as a joke. And I'll eat a little bit of boiled crab just cause I'm hungry. Just cause I'm hungry, I'm coming for them feats. Oh. 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 Into the core. And down he goes. And I'll get me Estus back. You bestest believe the Estus belongs to me. Did you take Thorn into hell with you? Oh, hey, Jellyfish Coon. Jellyfish Coon. What happened to your magic, Jellyfish Coon? You again got slow fall? God, I remember the time I jumped off of the Night Elf starting zone tree with Master Sergeant Tidfay, my human mage, who this channel is named after, or not really, it's just that name I made up for that character. I was like, ain't nobody ever used the name Tidfay. I'm clever and original, and that's what I'll call this YouTube account I'm just making on a whim in 2006. So many YouTube channels like have names like that. Hey, Beetlebug. Fire attack! He didn't expect that last one. Thank God for that wonderful vendor garbage. Fire Blossom. You can't fire Blossom. She's the only Powerpuff Girl with sense on her bowed head. I don't care how secretly hardcore Bubbles is and how Blossom, how Buttercup is the toughest, strongest fighter or something, the song says. Which one of them has cool ice breath powers? Get Fuzzy Lumpkins in here to scream about getting off his property. Oh, I have a target to kill in this area. I forgot I was doing that. I was too busy being mad. My video game anger blinded me. The side quest. I just killed with my mind. I just killed an enemy with my freaking mind. Okay, you Hook, Sword, McCoy here. Hook, Sword, McCoy. Let us set for a spell. We could talk to Millennia. Everyone wants to do that. Give me that fat, skinny lore as you float in the air.
There's something I'd like to say. My purpose now, I have set regardless. I won't allow not even you.
Okay. I'm glad you wanted to say that to me. I'm glad that you wanted to say that to me. I'm not even allowed to talk to her again. She's like, no, you get one chance. Well, I'm going to sit here and stare at you awkwardly until morning. And then when we go to McDonald's for breakfast, all you're getting is a hash brown and a small coffee. I won't even let you put creamer in it, son. That's the price of my ire. My life for ire. Okay. I love. Didn't expect Lover. Or Danny Glover. You'd think he'd be too fucking old to randomly appear in a Japanese action-adventure Souls-like. Or to use the proper, more modern term, roll slop. Remember Dark Souls 1? Remember when these games were good?
It is I, the tenor. We're almost there. Castle Sol lies just off to the north, where the other medallion is housed. It will grant passage to the land of the ancient.
Okay. Did everybody hear that? Was it just me? Look at this beautiful splendor. There's a big fucking giant. It would be so satisfying to humble him, though. To make him humble. To make him humble. Yeah, why not? Eating crabs. Enchanting my sword. Now I'm going to send you to your lord. Have mercy. Big chops. Big chops. Big chops. Oh no, I missed my last big chop, and now I pay the price. The price is he throws a big shitty tantrum and looks so embarrassing. And looks so embarrassing as I run up to humble him. I make you humble! Okay, that didn't quite kill him. We have to continue humbling. Luckily, we've got Dragoon Tech of jump attacks. Jump attacks. Alright, this time for sure I make you humble. 2 for 1 humble discount. Ooh! Yeah, that's a humbled-ass giant right there, boys. The friendliest, humbled-ass giant hobo. Canada's favorite old TV show. Alright, I guess we could go take care of this target. At the same time, we're 100 fucking miles away, though. It's the downside. Oh, you want to be animated and humble too? You know what? I'm tired of humbling giants. It's too easy. It's beneath me. It's like that time Michael Jordan was like, I'm just gonna go play baseball as a joke and make Space Jam. But not Space Jam 2. Never Space Jam 2. And I respect that. Oh, Let's see. That's that big frozen lake where that dragon bothers you, isn't it? Let's go deal with this guy down here first. Can I get up there? It'll make things simpler and cleaner. I see. Oh, there must be undead here. Yeah. Humbling undead with holy grease can be quite satisfying early in the morning. Way hey. And up he obliterates. Okay. Not as easy from your horse as you might think. Ow. Okay. You know what? I didn't need to be... Oh, Jesus, man. I honestly didn't expect that. I'm not even, like, mad. I'm more taken off guard. Luckily, I was very close to this scenario. And I have just the thing to deal with upstart undead. With UUs. Especially when they get all Hakusho on your ass. Let's see, Ashes of War. We are going to put the Holy Blade of Justice. This one right here. Sacred Blade. Keeper Kane. Lane, Main, and Kane, baby. Pop. Okay. Round 2. We're coming up on this crowd. Goodbye. Ho, ho, ho. I know why he was so dangerous now. He's got a pole arm, son. Fairmay LaBush, shitlord. And then there's this asshole. 996 pickup sticks. Way ahead of you, Uncle Tenfei. Why do you think I'm commissioning Eli to Pega Gripes right now, son? For my 69-page Sonic Boom fanfiction. Oh, you're like a snail in a skull. I didn't even see the second one, Ray Ray the Snail Skull. And you're quite fast for a snail. I guess when you're like an undead scale snail, you don't have to live up to snail stereotypes or snailiotypes, as they're known. Holy justice! Get a sip in. Don't forget, we've got quiet Khajiit feet, so we can get satisfying backstabs, potentially. Ooh! It blew the arms and legs off of him, son. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Frank West, if only he was here to take a photo. If you don't think he could handle the lands between, I remind you that he's covered wars, you know. Maybe you should think about the things you say and think about Frank West. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yes, sir. Let's see what happened to you. You must have got hit by those arrows. Probably because you have a weird claw hand for a head or something. Horns aplenty. Hey, look at you! I don't even know if I've seen this enemy before, because by the time I reached this point in my playing Xevious in my previous 2 playthroughs of this game that I've ever done, the first of which was recorded for y'all, this is the point of the game where I was just kind of running through because I was over it. I was already over Elden Ring before I finished my first playthrough. Okay. I don't think I have holy arrows, do I? I need Robin to come here and tell me about the holy arrows, Batman. Okay, let's see if I could remember how the inventory works. Golden arrow. Yeah, we do have some, although I don't think I can make any. Although I could make lightning bone arrows. Like lightning biscuits. What's in my crafting today? Can I make any cool holy arrows that way? Okay, I can make these things. Well, let's crank out a couple of 2-3 stacks of these bad boys. Oh, 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 it's magic. Specifically of the holy variety. Alright, assholes, you forgot about Kurasento. Oh, no, they didn't. They were just like, oh, he's standing behind something, so we can't really shoot him. I wasn't expecting such sensibility. Okay. Power attack. Oh. Oh, we almost got him. We almost got him, lads. Up them apples. That's my impression of the crowd from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. They're like, oi, Soap, do everything. And we'll yells at you. We'll yells at you. Alright, this one we got to time just right. Like right this fucking second. Pop! Yeah. Good times. Who knew this game could have good times? Yeah, me getting mad in that first recording session, followed up by me trying to record a certain video game that recently came out that I had been really looking forward to. He's got the Bloodhound Step Sword. Discouraged me so bad that I went like 2 months without uploading anything. It's hard to be mildly entertaining while playing video games when your heart's so heavy. Okay, more of these here. Snail Skull. The Snail Skull Massacre. Pop! I was just curious if that would one-shot you. I was curious about your one-shot potential. Like I said, I'm wearing the thing that makes my feet completely silent. So I guess they really aren't hearing me. They're kind of seeing me with their eyes. Even undead snail skulls have eyes, which is good because he could see the holy hell I'm bringing, son. Don't walk on the flowers in Eris's church. You'll catch holy hell. Even Reno of the Turks knows that. I feel like sneaking up behind this guy and giving him a big fucking holy chop, son. Big holy chops! He doesn't even know why he's in hell right now. He's looking at Satan right now, and Satan is just giving him that look. That really, dude? And that skeleton's like, what the hell did I do? I was wearing a do-rag. I had a scythe. I was proper skeleton boying it up. Oh, there's another side of grace up here. Neat. I don't even need to rest, is the best part. Night required. Oh, is that one of them death birds, the birds that eat people around here? It'd be wonderful to fight another optional boss to make my blood pressure skyrocket. Let's see what we've got. Of course, with the Holy Blade Sword, it's not as bad. What is my wondrous physics? Oh, yeah, we get dexterous knots, son. Ask Midna. Ask Imp Form Midna of Twilight Princess. They've, like, ported Twilight Princess to PC. Like, just like they did Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. We're finally getting PC ports of Nintendo games. That bell is Nintendo sliding right into their grave, son. This guy... Oh, it's one of those fucking things. I forgot about those fucking things. Try luring out. Oh, yeah, we didn't make it nighttime. Which means we're not being menaced by the undead. Which means your interest in the playthrough is quite there. Quite there. Okay, past the time till night falls. Daylight come and me want to go to bed. And wake up. In the chill of the night. At least the Erdtree lights this place up really good. Alright, just a few more of you, crowd. I thought for sure we'd be dealing with more nonsense at night. I am hearing a lot of gravelly noises, but I don't know if it's just those snails having their snail fits. Snail Fitzgerald. Oh no! Oh, okay, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Ow. His ultimate technique is to appear inside of intangible world geometry, son. Don't you run away from me and my Dragoon styles. I got miles and miles of the Dragoon styles. Miles and miles of the Dragoon styles. At least I am doing damage to him, even if he is cheating. Alright, we need you to appear more down here, buddy. Buddy Row. I sense hostility from that direction. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here comes that samurai boy with his holy steel. They folded Jesus 10,000 times and they put him in this katana. But not Khajiit Jesus. Never Khajiit Jesus. She's too crafty for that. You are just a gnat fart away from dead, ain't you, buddy? Ain't you, buddy? Or did we actually defeat him? Nope. Cool. Give up, skeleton? Yeah, idiot. Alright, there's one humbled skeleton. One is the loneliest number of skeletons that you'll ever humble. And two can be as bad as one. Alright, you're one of them beam spitters. He's like the Nova skeletons in Symphony of the Night that appear in the inverted castle and shoot Kamehameha beams at you. Still less annoying than Jack of Bones. Oh god, did we activate another one? I think we might have. Oh well, we'll just go aboard this one neckbone style and we'll be alright. We'll keep the neckbone styles. Okay, there you are. It's hard to see their HP bar when they're all up once like that, but I think we can do it. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Act real shitty when I'm all up once, huh? Act real shitty. Just because I'm all up once. Take me a sip. There you are. Boom goes the Skelemite. And then there was one. Additionally. Okay, I let you get one free hit in because I felt bad. Because it's your reverse birthday. Today I send you back to hell. That was a short attack. Oh, you get me on the backswing, huh? Getting me on the backswing. I'm gonna tickle your funny bones with my holy sword. I didn't know I could even stagger one of these fucking things. I thought you were some kind of spiritual hell skeleton. Well then. Oh yeah. Okay. We've got to humble them all. It's like eating all the eggs. You've got to humble all the hell skeletons or helitons. Helitons. Okay, just the arm bone itself can hit you. You got to remember that. You got to remember that. The arm bone's connected to the hate bone. Okay, that jump didn't work. They designed this game to make you want to jump, son, like crisscross. But then they made it where sometimes jumping doesn't work because Hidetaka Miyazaki despises you, is the main takeaway. Alright, can I fight you better on my horse, of course? Maybe. Not quite. Not quite. Alright, we're getting low on health. So let's take this back. I went right back. Even when they're gigantic, I'm so good at missing obvious targets. I hate it when they do that short attack. It's like I'm already having to deal with you coming out of the ground. You can't stay up here for a little bit more of an ass whipping? You already got to go home, man? We just got situated. We just got situated with whipping your undead ass. Which you don't have because you're a skeleton. You've got like a pelvis region. An undead pelvis region. Ask the Ishizoku reviewers that time. It was the dog man that had the review miss his bones. Okay, fine, fine. You can have one more pissy tantrum before I send you back to hell. You tried to grab me in the middle of my honorable duel, man? Okay, don't jump. Because the game, once again, is like, no, I don't care if you jump. You're getting hit. You talk shit, you're getting hit, says skeletons. Okay. Sneaking back into hell before I could kill you. Thinking you're real clever. I bet it's going to be the best reward for doing this, by the way. Something super fucking useful for this playthrough. I guarantee. Elden Ring have a reward that you can only use if you're a certain playstyle? No, sir. Everything is its own reward. Oh, excuse me, I forgot the challenge. You can hear the quotation marks. It's supposed to be the reward. The only challenge is to not get mad at the game. Hoo-wah! It seems we still haven't humbled them all because it didn't give me back my Estus Flask. Yep. Oh, do they just spawn forever? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the fact that they might just spawn forever. These seem to be different individual ones that we're humbling. So I don't know. I don't know. Just like I don't know if this is actually entertaining you, crowd, or if you're just yelling at me to get on with it. But we're going to keep going for now. Cut. Holy cutter. I thought his feelings got hurt too bad to come back up and receive more ass whipping. Spaced out perfectly so I couldn't hit you. Miyazaki knew this battle would take place in the future. And that's what he designed your AI around. Everybody else on the team was like, why is the skeleton move so erratically just in this one spot? And Miyazaki just said one word. The word that the other developers hated hearing. Tenfei. They don't know what Tenfei is, but they know that. Miyazaki pours a lot of hate in his video games based on that word. I think there's only one more left. I'm so invested in humbling them that I want to finish what we start. There we go. Got him. I picked the most convenient fucking spots to appear and bother me, by the way. Well. When you're only fighting one of them, they're not too bad. Even with their ability to hide inside the wall geometry like cowards. Like cowards! The no true big fucking skeleton fallacy. Humbled! No, I still didn't get my blast charges back. Likely octopus, you think? Oh Jesus, this is a bad time spot. This must be... Oh god, a little air. This must be where people tried to jump down, maybe? Here's one of those let's jolly co-op things. Let's jolly co-op things. I can even summon the boys. Death bird, the bird that eats people, and I have no Estus left. Best fucking time to run into you, buddy. Yep. I think I'm gonna die here. Because I was so preoccupied with humbling those skeletons that it's my turn to be humbled. Alright, this time we'll just run straight up to the death bird. All right. That one went a little better than the first time. Also, I saw one of them ancient boat mariner guys when I was running here. So let's go see if we can humble him real quick. 2-for-1 humble special. Iron Sheik. Can't even imagine such a deal. Yes, I hear all the rumbly skeleton did bad times behind me. And it doesn't matter. Hey, guy. So when we kill the Ancient Mariner, all the skeletons will be humbled. So... he was over here somewhere. When last I... there he is. He's got a couple of these guys guarding him. Ooh. Oh, are you not technically a boss? You don't have a boss life bar, which means I can't edit in Yell Dead Cell. That's just the way it goes. Them's the rules of 10 phase edited nonsense. Humbled. What a weird enemy when you think about it. When you think about it. He's like a guy in a ghost boat that could smash you with his ghost boat. Ghost boat Rogers. Get smoked, idiot. Holy justice of the samurai. Look at all this cool shit. Look at all this cool shit. And I got my flasks back. Didn't expect Lake. Son, he thought he was turning into Donahue, but it was Ricky Lake, son. The offspring. Must have been involved. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly. For a Bushido guy. Alright. We're running around. Somehow enjoying playing Elden Ring. I think it's because the mindset I came in with. Because this had been weighing heavily on me for a while. I was like, man, I gotta finish recording that episode of Standard Issue Samurai. So that I can move on to other things. And so when I sat down this Sunday to be like, I'm just gonna talk and play the game. And everyone can just get mad at how I play it. Giant sort ahead. Let's see what that could mean. After I read this. Or don't, because of my horse. Visions of precious item, therefore seek armor. There must be precious armor down here that they want me to have. Some sort of headpiece. Your crowd just tried to get me killed. Plus, I can't even equip any of that shit. You know I gotta see what happened to this person. As part of enjoying recording the game for you, crowd. Okay. Hookhead Fred. He just walked off a ledge. Hookhead Fred is surely dead. Alright, there are hateful bats here. This is hateful bat country. I could humble some hateful bats, and it's a good excuse to summon the boys. Maybe they'll get to do something this time. As another rare treat. Hey guy, how about some holy justice? Oh, he don't like it. The daggers, no, he's not too fond of that either. Stargazer's Ruins. Anti-bat tech. Son, the Joker would like to have Kurasena and Samurai on his team. You're like, hey, Kurasena couldn't beat Batman, especially if he had prep time. Especially if he had prep time, Uncle Tenfei. God, most ignorant thing you've ever said. I never bet on anyone but the Batman. Alright, what am I sneaking up on? I thought there'd be more foes here.
Where did you go?
It's like a secret jellyfish monster.
You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
I was mainly waiting to see if the boys attack this jellyfish or not. I guess there's a secret jellyfish boss down here. A secret jellyfish boss for us to fight. I'm for it. I don't have my wondrous flask of physics. Okay, there's a lot happening upstairs. Oh. I got all psyched up for a boss fight. You crowd? No message. Oh, here's one. Ran ahead.
You promised me when we turn 14.
Okay, yeah. I've heard your live journal update. I gotta use this holy sword on something. And I see some bats in need of an ass whipping. Like every time I lay eyes on. I was in a breast milk loop because I was thinking about Rouge the Bat. Every time I lay eyes on Rouge the Bat. There we go. I finished the joke. I finished the quote-unquote joke. Okay. I guess this whole area is only if you're doing some esoteric Hidetaka Miyazaki bullshit. Because he read books that he didn't understand in his youth and got pushed over a ridge by a bunch of cars once. So now he can't just tell you what the hell's going on in his video games. It's got to be a bunch of cryptic nonsense. I'm glad I have the boys here with me to help deal with your bullshit today, Bat King. Alright, what do you keep down here with the ghost squirrels? Sadness, apparently. Is this a secret wall? Of course not. Ain't no such thing as a secret wall. George. Trina's lily. Is just a way to get back down here without taking too much fall damage? Probably not either. Probably not either. This is like the first time I've ever really explored this area. So that's why I don't really know nothing. You're like, is that the only reason? Yeah. When you were 14, they promised to take you to Chuck E. Cheese. But when you got there, the place had been condemned. And so you just had to go to Little Caesars, and you've been heartbroken ever since. Ain't nobody want to listen to all that. Okay. I guess we just need to go take care of this target for the Volcano Manor. Because I care about that subquest, apparently. Secretly. As a joke. It's going to be hard to do that when I just keep climbing the mountain. Usually there's something at the peak. Probably a Korok seed. Oh no, this is just where we were. Turns out when you go back to where you were, you just end up where you were. Somehow. Some way. Probably a secret pit or something in one of these. Not that that matters. Is there one of them jumpy spring things so we can get down? What if we jump down to this ledge? I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Yep. And then if we just sort of, if we just kinda, it's so simple. Fell down the side of this mountain. You crowd ain't never play Skyrim? And here we are. Just in time to murder this thing. And his good friend, this other thing. Thing 2 and Thing 1. I think they might have been known as. Alright. The lady gonna start yelling at me again? More bats. Oh, you crowd are having altercations. That's cool. I'm gonna go over here to this secret shed. Tell me the lore of the secret. Seek Spirit Spring and then Merchant ahead. I'm gonna trust you because everybody else did. I'm gonna try. Shack of the Lofty. I see. And I even gained 3 experience points. Alright, are we on top of the... Are we close enough that I could use this invasion sigil or whatever the hell it is? I promise I at some point knew how the game worked. It's over here in our important documents, right? Yeah, here we go. Oh no, that's right. There's a sign on the ground. It's not an item we use. You crowd can't hear me with my secret Khajiit feet. I was gonna say, why are you just letting me hit you? But you've got cool whips, I guess. You're like, say that again, Uncle Tenfei. I'm just about to eat me a slice of apple pie. Say that again. Well, first of all, you gotta have vanilla ice cream with apple pie. Who the hell puts Cool Whip and apple pie, boys? You pissed me off in the middle of my hypothetical scenario I made up for you, Tenfei viewer. Certify. Okay, are we sipping? Is this a sip stool? Oh, your whips have vertical range, do they? Clever. Clever whips. Calhoun, we ought to call you. Probably be eating more of my buffs, such as my crab and my neck bones. Maybe take a sip. Maybe you could get the hell off of me for half a second. Okay, we need to be more aggressive. Ha ha! Okay. He likes to dodge around real quick and tricky like. I'm out of red sips and everything's cool. Fire pot attack! Idiot! It didn't do much damage, but it felt good. Alright, he's finally out of sips. I thought I could get a sneaky cheeky firebomb in there. He says no. No, says Whips Malone. We completely miss each other in the most anime fashion possible in that moment.
Snake.
Wonderful, wonderful vendor garbage. So it took a little bit of finagling and changing things up, but we managed to beat him. We managed to beat him. Let's make our skills cheaper. You're like, I think Bloodhound Step's already pretty damn cheap, Uncle Tenfei. Yeah, well, you're still watching the video, ain't you? Son, checkmate. Checkmate de cigar, as they say. In old Nippon. I'm getting real itchy for old Nippon. All right, what's over here that I should know about? Oh, wellspring. Whoosh! So there is a wellspring to whoosh away the worries. I assume... Oh, this is where the merchant be. Is this where the merchant folk be? I got a mess of arrows for them merchant folk. Careful now, they be poison. Poison arrows. I was showing you that I had my poison arrows, or poison arrows, as the character I'm impersonating would say. Yeah, if you ain't watched Ernest Saves Christmas, you're doing a huge disservice to yourself and your understanding of can't pay nonsense. Alright, he must be down here. This secret merchant that everybody's such a fan of. Blurchant the Merchant, I think they call him. Oh, hey, Blurchant, I found you. Now, what do you sell that I had to have? I simply had to have.
Is someone there? A customer? Well...
That's all he had to say. And you've got your gangly donkey. Your gangly donkey! So you sell the Vagabond set. Rejuvenating blouses. I'll never say boluses. Alright, yeah, let's get that. You never have enough of these. These will help us with frost. And they ain't cheap! Never mind. I have been going through these in a Coca-Cola style fashion. So... yeah, fuck it. We could always farm if we need things to come back. I don't have any of these. Let's just buy 3 of them so we feel good about ourselves when we look at the inventory. With our eyes. With our eyes. As it snow. Keys sold separately. Okay, that's a cool guy. Let me guess, Vision's a dog or something. Yeah, I know you crowded so predictable. Predictable creatures, son. Deltarune Chapter 5 came out in the time since I recorded that first part of this episode, son. That's one of the things that helped heal my heart. Or I should say it's one of the things that distracted me from recording video games. It's one of the things. Okay. A lot of running around and running my mouth this episode, but we should probably make actual progress in the game state. You're like, oh god, those words, they hurt my heart. So, I don't remember the actual direction we want to go in. I guess the Golden Grace is leading us every which way. Every which way but gold. Yeah, I'm familiar with Stargazer's Ruins. There's like a jellyfish lady up here who's sad all the damn time. Also, ghost birds! Can't kill a ghost bird. Without a ghost sword, of course. Ghost sword, ghost bird. It's either a Mega Man X Maverick or a member of Foxhound, son. They tend to blend together. I'm in completely the wrong area to do anything that I was talking about doing. We probably oughta shoulda want to cross that big bridge, son, and hope Gilgamesh isn't waiting up there. Because we can't steal, so we can't get any of that Genji equipment, and even if we did, we couldn't wear it. You're like, but Uncle Tenfei, don't you see? Kurasanto spawned in the Genjiest of armors. I guess of all the armor in Elden Ring, this would be the Genjiest, son. The Genjiest. Oh, God. I was trying to see if I could sneak a thumbnail shot in there. Just to get this uploaded even faster. Alright, you crowd. That bridge was terrible. Just terrible. I shouldn't have wanted to go across that. Did it to myself. Didn't pay attention and did it to myself. Isn't that like the trunk of one of them big trees? Sometimes you fight those asshole tree guardians around big chunks of tree. Oh, speak of the devil. I don't know if I've ever had that happen. I can't even add it into the Final Fantasy victory music because it was a battle of no victors, except I won right at the end. The boys. It was all the work of the boys, son. They saved us right at the end. They saved our honor. And they saved our Bushido. And they also saved this playthrough because I probably would have thrown the biggest, pissiest tantrum. Because you saw that Miyazaki's Edge bullshit I was being cheated by. I don't feel the slightest bit bad about using Bloodhound Step now that I know about secretly being cheated. Okay, what's the easiest way to get back to where we were when he died? The wellspring is like way down there, I think. I really don't know the proper way to navigate this area, but I do know how to bitch and moan about it. That's my specialty. Alright, I'll see you crowd when I'm back up there. And there we go. And now it's like we never dishonorably died at all. Hooray. And there's even one of these things here, yet again. Yet again. If only I had a rump. Indeed. Indeed. Alright. We are still going about our objective of trying to figure out where the hell we are and what the hell we're doing. Here's this side of grace from 100 fucking years ago. I just made a very dangerous jump. I didn't think about it until I was jumping, son. That's something Professor Crescent teaches, son. Dragooning 201. I'm working my way up to taking her Dragooning 609 class, son. 609 is my Burmesian, formerly of the Borg, Star Trek waifu, son. And yes, I'm just imagining Freya Crescent cosplaying as 7 of 9. And yes, it is fantastic. And it ties into Rat Tail in Space. From my beloved Resident Evil 2 Remake Bio-Ran Randomizer series. That I uploaded episode 10-1 of. Well, I set it to go live right before I started recording this, so there's a chance that while I'm running around losing my mind at this video game, that you crowd might be listening to me lose my mind at a different video game. With poor put upon Claire Redfield in her Code Veronica outfit. Now, I know there's a big aggravating dragon here. I guess we have to kill it. Let's get our dragon wound grease ready. And this dragon uses ice breath, right? Do I have ice resistance? Because that would be nice resistance. Magic, fire, holy, and then just non-physical in general. So, I guess we won't really worry about it. I might have some of them pickled ice livers. Can I make pickled ice livers? Item crafting. Nah, I could just have them boluses I bought. I guess we'll equip in case we get too frosty. Son, don't make me start talking like the crowd from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare again when I start to talk about being frosty. Okay. Yeah, it's frustrating. If you lose Torrent during that fight, you might as well quit, because all he'll do is Miyazaki's favorite thing, which is to have a large enemy jump really far away from you. That's what the entire final boss fight is. Well, I was flailing around like a jackass during a lot of that. First of all, take the things we're not going to use off of this bar. I mean, if he has the Miyazaki's Edge, I'll want to throw a knife at him, I suppose. Do we have anything that affects frost buildup? No, but we could take less damage from it overall. I like being able to shadow step, though. All right, let's go do that again. I don't really have to fight that thing, but I mean, what is the playthrough if I skip every boss? I probably should have spent some of them souls that I keep refusing to spend so that I can level up. But in the meantime, let's pass time until I can go fight that damn dragon again. Alright, in fact, I ran out there and grabbed my runes. So, let's just have HP. We need more HP. Let's eat a rune so that we have at least 55, 118, or something like that. Something like that. Make sure you go in the wrong direction in the rune menu. So, we'll use a couple of you. Boom. That should be enough. Do a Noctis jump. Just to make things official. Just to make things official. 609! I didn't even plan that. I genuinely didn't plan that. That might have saved the episode. Might have saved the episode. Alright, I'm already ruined up from where I ran out there. I probably can't make more dragon wound grease, because that would be useful. Oh, I can. I can make several. Boom. It's always fun to wound dragons, after all. Okay, I'm gonna run back out there and deal with this nightmare again. So I'll see you crowd when I'm dealing with this nightmare again. I don't know why I expect to do any better than that, man. Once again, I'm not even that mad. It's just disheartening playing this game. I mean, should I just grab what runes were left and run away? I didn't even have that many runes there. You know what? Let's just leave. All this is going to do is make the playthrough worse if I sit here and fight a boss I hate and am bad at. So maybe if I come back and I have more vitality... I mean, that's not going to change his battle behavior where he just jumps 1,000 miles away and then spews a fucking AoE that destroys you and your horse. So, I don't know. I wanted to get to that little path over there, but there's no way to learn the topography of this fucking region. Is that a golden seed? Good for me. And let me guess, it's a dead end, because everything's got to be a dead end in this flawless masterpiece. I'm leaving all this in. You want me to do standard issue Samurai, you're going to either have to fast forward past the bitching and moaning or listen to it. Because I'm fucking tired of this game. Occupied so much space in my brain as I go through my life. So my brain has so many reasons to make me feel bad all the time. I don't need to give it this fucking playthrough as well. You still can't open the menu because an enemy saw us at the very beginning of the game. That's me mashing the look at the map button, by the way. It's fun. Look at that. Yeah, I'm running 100 miles in the wrong direction. I guess you just can't get up there. Okay. I guess we need to just run around the perimeter of the lake. I think that's what I did in the past. I'm gonna go inside this cave and see if we can salvage this recording session. Alright, let's rest at this side of grace. That was fun. Turn this shit on. Throw down some glow shard stones. So let's go spelunking in a cave where I can throw some glowy rocks on the ground and feel good about myself. Like lighting a sparkler at 4th of July. There we go. We got lots of possible things to put on our sword. And lots of possible pains to inflict on our foes. Hooray. Oh no, I fell down a hole in the floor. At least I landed on this convenient ledge. Glowstone. Oh. Okay, we're down here now. Oh hey, look. Some kind of spirit dog. Some kind of spirit dog summoner. Spirit dog summoner. What happened to you, spirit dog summoner? Alright, where you at? Right there. Boom. He summoned a man, but not a wolf man. Which is bad, because you always choose the wolf man when possible. When possible. Fighting some spirit dogs as a joke. As a joke. I've never seen this cave before, by the way. It's the first time I've ever seen this playing Elden Ring, so... Fun times are being had. Is there a snail anywhere down here? I can't believe you threw your body into me. Is there an invader in here? There's too much happening in this fucking place simultaneously. Too late. I killed your snail. Now you're going to hell. Hell in a snail. Oh, wait. There's more than one snail. There was a second snailer in the glowy, mossy knoll. Second snailer theory. Okay, I died. Oh, it was another samurai. I wish I was in a mindset where I could make up a little thing about that to be entertaining, but I'm not. I'm not. We're in the brute force era of Ted Fay, where I just sat down and played the game because I want it done. So I could fucking uninstall it. Looking at you. Oblivion, quote-unquote, remaster. Oblivion re-disaster. I'm glad Microsoft finally went up to Todd Howard and was like, could you make something people want to play? Instead of this garbage you're shitting out. And Todd Howard got so upset he ran and underneath a couch and they couldn't get him out from under it. They didn't have a broom with a long enough handle. So they were like, fine, we're just gonna let other people make games. And he lives under there to this day. The Howard couch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Dad. Fun little bonus areas. Is this the stuff that makes people love this game so much that there's like caves like this? Honestly, I would enjoy a cave like this if this game wasn't so horribly unbalanced. I'll never stop complaining about it. I don't even want to know what the next garbage he puts out is. There's that, like, what? That Switch 2 exclusive Bloodborne knockoff that's, like, multiplayer. Yeah, I'm just falling over myself to want to play that, Miyazaki. I'm telling you, I hope you roll around and the enemies attack real fast, and I hope they have shitty delayed attacks. I hope it's the best. I hope there are, like, items and summons in the game that can help you, but everyone that plays it says that they're cheating and they were putting the game like the devil hid dinosaur bones in the earth to trick people into going to hell. Okay, there's you. You're done. And then there was the other one. And you're done. You want to fight me, Bushido Joe Roberts? Where'd he go? Oh, was Bushido Joe Roberts or something too? All right, buddy, where's your snail boss? Tell you what, I'll just kill you, and then we'll find your snail boss that way. Fun, engaging combat. What an amazing game. Fun, amazing combat. Everything else is lame. Imagine thinking Dark Souls 1 is good, when Dark Souls 1 doesn't require you to have twitch fiber motions in your arms and fucking, I don't even know, Adderall. Is that something that is like methamphetamines being pumped into your fucking veins? You need Jet, the fictional drug from fucking Fallout, pumped through your veins constantly so you can see 2 seconds in the future like Rudy from fucking Mushoku Tensei in order to play these fucking games. And everyone's like, hell yeah. That's how you know it's good. I'm gonna get my dick sucked so hard. I'm telling you, Uncle Tenfei. I'm telling you. What a good fucking time. What a good fucking time. Get this garbage off my bar. Now let's go in here and get my ass kicked. See, look at that. That was a super aggravating boss battle, but I used all kinds of tools and, you know, consumables and abilities. I didn't just run over there, asshole naked, soul level 1 with a club and fucking dodge roll for 6 hours. And look at that, it became manageable somehow. I even exploited the enemy's weakness. You're like, oh, never thought there'd be a day I had to unsubscribe for Uncle Tenfei. But the fact that he plays Elden Ring wrong, you know what? I'm at such a high right now that this is a perfect spot to end the episode. We're not going to get any better than this. Maybe now it won't be weighing so heavily on my heart that I could try to play it more regularly. I'll pause for 2 minutes so you can laugh like Shirley from Community. That time Beretta said that she would plan her wedding. See, we even went out on a lighthearted Community joke, son. The good times never end with Elden Ring. Oh, Jesus. Could Jesus take me away to paradise?